Hello and welcome to Typebook. We are Chris and Rose, and we make videos on psychological type. We have discovered a 90-year-old ESTP. It's very important, if you're interested in type, to study older individuals, especially those who are self-aware and know what they value in life. This woman has since passed away, but she is a 90-year-old ESTP who really knew what she wanted in life and went after it.
It's easy to get bogged down with the current of subculture that MBTI finds itself in, and only making it really relevant to your age group, whether that's 20-somethings or millennials, whatever. You are trying to apply it to your life and the people you know around you. Perhaps some older people are involved in that too, but people seldom venture further and see examples of people that have lived their lives and have experienced basically all of their life at this point and learned about themselves and their type and overcome things that younger people simply haven't done yet, or even middle-aged people. So to find a 90-year-old doing her thing, living her life just like the ESTP she is, there's so much you can learn from that.
And this video isn't very long. I recommend you watching the entire thing. We will put a link in the description to the video. But she has several things that she has to say that are very on point, and it really reflects her process as an ESTP type. I wanted to start here because how many 90-year-olds do you see wearing shoes like this?
Yeah,
it's
quite
great.
Eccentric, isn't it? Pink
right.
shoes. I mean, the fact that she's a figure skater and she's still doing it, nothing stopping her, is amazing. And it's so different. It's so spontaneous and marvellous. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm now 90 and I've been skating as long as I've had a pair of skates. My father worked for the AT&T, the old-fashioned American Telephone Telegraph Company, and then they transferred him to Denver, where we have stayed forever. He was working so hard and he was so dedicated. The doctor told him he had to have some recreation, so the family went to Evergreen on the lake. We would go out and you could skate outside. My youth was great.
One thing you will notice throughout this video is this woman is continually smiling. She's all smiles, and it's always interesting to read comment sections and see what other people observe, but they're all saying the same thing. She's so full of joy. She's always smiling.
There's never a dull moment, is there?
No, why would there be?
Like she's ready for the next thing to capture her interest.
And that is ESTP in a nutshell. What's just around the bend, That's what makes life exciting. So if we continue playing the video, she's going to talk about her beginnings in figure skating and how she got started in this.
3, 2, 1, go.
It once was the time that somebody would come up, well, try this. Well, okay, we'll try that. That was pretty good. Try this. Well, that was okay. And then, well, jump. Oh, well, okay. Well, gee, I didn't like that. I fell down.
Right, stop. What do we just say? You take life as it comes, right? Try this move. Try this. Jump like this. Try this. I mean, fearless. She's going to do it all. She's not worried. She's going to fall. Everything is an adventure. So in her case, it was on the ice, right? By that time, she had learned to skate, but then she needed to learn more things about figure skating, and she wasn't afraid to try it. You could argue because she's young, right? And in general, younger people have more of an adventuresome kind of spirit. But it's just the way she relays it to you. How many years later? This is like, 70 some years after the fact.
You could just sort of see that she has not changed.
No,
really.
Not at all.
She's still the same person. And that, in the case of being younger and taking more risks and stuff like that, that certainly is true. But I think most types, they grow out of that. Well, the ESTP is always looking for that next thing.
And why do you think she remembers it? It's because that is who she is, right? Like, I think for her, it's memorable that she learned skating that way because that is who she is as a person. Like, she probably approaches life that way. She's not afraid to do these sorts of things. And so it's memorable because why wouldn't she forget? That's who she is. In other words, if you go through life with that philosophy, it's a part of who you are.
Yeah, you can just see that she learns and progresses in life through sensation, through testing something. Oops, that was a stupid idea. I won't do that again.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great idea. It worked out. It paid off. I enjoyed that. I'll do it again. You know, it's all payout or learning, you know. We've all seen and heard of various systems promising results yet yielding no consistency. Humanity is complex and nuanced and cannot be systemized by outcomes, cues, graphs, and tick boxes. To see the psychological functions behind behavioral patterns, you can only apply a methodology to typing someone, and that's the typebook method. Consider becoming a channel member to support the project further and provide yourself with new learning opportunities with our exclusive members-only content. 3, 2, 1, go.
I was one of 10, and I was one of the girls in the show, and I don't remember what, but we all did something, and we got paid. I loved being in the show, and I enjoyed what we did. I enjoyed it the whole time. I was there for many years.
I like this clip because it shows picture and video of her as a younger woman, and you can really capture her essence. Now, of course, she's performing, and you know you're supposed to smile and look like you're having a good time, but you can tell she really is.
She doesn't need to. That's the point.
That's right.
And then the fact that she got paid for it as well.
Yes,
paid for having a laugh. That's just the icing on the cake for her.
Yes.
Like, wow. Could you imagine having a job where you have fun and then you get money to spend to have more fun with? Amazing.
She has such a spark of life, even at 90 years old. And it's a spark from someone who lives through adventure.
3, 2, 1, go.
Life just seemed to go on. You know, things happened to me. I was sick, I was better. I got married, I had children. Your life, I don't know. I guess some people can direct their lives, but I kind of just let mine happen.
Personally, I can't imagine coming to the end of my life and saying things just happened to me. The way she relayed all that. I got sick, I got married, I had children. It's very matter of fact. Yeah.
It's funny that, like, especially the children thing. It's like you'd think it'd be more like significant, like, yeah, had kids, whatever.
Yes. It's very matter of fact and direct. And I love how she said, some people can direct their lives, but not me. I let my life happen. She just took it as it came, in other words. She wasn't orchestrating things in her life. The fun was just seeing what presented itself to her. That's her fun. That's her joy in life. Whereas someone like me, someone like you, Chris, I don't know that we wait for things to present themselves. I think we have more of an intention as we go about through life.
Yes.
We think about things more, like, where do I want to go? Or what can I do to accomplish this? What steps can I take? She's basically saying that she didn't live her life like this. She just waited to see what would kind of fall in her lap. And she embraced that and went with it. And a dominant SE person would live that way. Because that is the way to live for them. That's the thrill. That's the excitement in it. What will life bring me today? Because they have the tools to deal with that. Really, nothing is going to take them by surprise.
No, it's only more exciting, isn't it? Will you get married today? Who the hell knows?
Exactly. And then later on in life, you just reflect on it. Well, this is just what happened. And I rolled with it.
Yeah, you can just sort of tell that there's no thought behind it, particularly when she mentions, had children. It's almost like she didn't really know that it would be that great. She didn't really think about it, whether it would be that great. But it happened, and then she realised it was great. Like, she found the greatness in everything she did, because she just did what she wanted to do. Okay, here she is at the ice rink. 3, 2, 1, go.
I like going to the rink, and I like skating, and any time I can go to the rink, I go. I try and go at least 5 days a week, and I skate quite a bit, and I'd like to be skating for as long as I can skate. Somebody said, well, how can you skate so well? You tipple when you walk. Well, I tipple when I walk, but I don't have edges on my shoes. I have edges on my skates, and I can skate on my skates, so I don't fall down very much. I haven't fallen that many times lately.
She's dressed like this is because she was a competitive figure skater until she died. So she was competitively figure skating all of these decades and never stopped. So the sparkly outfits and all the skates and everything, because she was still competing. I just love how she was talking about how she falls in her normal life and she doesn't worry about getting on the skates, because it's just the way she conveyed that. It's so logical. I find her very matter of fact. This is how it is. Why would it be anything else? There's this competency in her. Even at 90 years old, she seems very competent and in charge of her own life and what she's doing.
3, 2, 1, go.
What you do with your life and what you find enjoyable with your life is up to you. And I think it's wonderful if you can follow things that you like to do in your life. I like waking up in the morning because I know I have another day.
She's not wrong, but this sort of advice I found in studying people, it comes from a very practical place, because I don't know when I'm 90 years old, if someone were to ask me about a life philosophy, I don't think I would say this, because even though it's correct, I would find it quote unquote shallow. I'm not saying it's shallow, but for me, it's not enough. Like, I would have to reflect more on life and to offer something deeper, quote unquote, for the way I see things. But someone that lives their life and allows it to just happen, of course, why wouldn't you be excited to get up every morning? Because there's a new possibility awaiting you. There is a new adventure. Every time you open your eyes, what will the day bring? That's the excitement for the ESTP. What will this day bring? That's what makes life worth living.
Variety is the spice of life, hey?
Exactly.
Especially for ESTPs.
Thank you for watching this video. Please give us a like, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment or typing suggestion, and share this video. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel memberships, which can be accessed with the join button below the title of this video. Your support is greatly appreciated, and we'll see you on the next video.